Welcome, student. Uh, Let us revise the syllabus of the standard, that is its standard. Okay, history. So, in the history, we have the syllabus of history. Okay, so here comes the subject. In this, we have the sources of history, Europe and India, and then effects of British rule. Okay, after this exam, we will continue with this freedom of struggle. Okay, freedom of struggle. Okay, so let us continue with the freedom of struggle. Effects of British rule. We already seen the or revise. Here is the next lesson, that is the freedom struggle. The freedom struggle. Okay. So there are many freedom struggle. Okay, here is a picture of Umaji Naik. Umaji Naik, who revolted against the uh, Britishers in Maharashtra. Okay, uh, in 1857. Let us continue with this lesson. That is, in 1857, a great struggle took place in India, which completely shook the British government. This struggle did not arise all of a sudden. Earlier, as well as many such struggles took place in India against the Britishers. The scope of the struggle of 1857 and its background was taken into considerations by V.D. Savarkar in his book The Indian War of Independence 1857. Later, many revolutionaries got inspirations from it to fight against Britishers. Struggle for 1857 at uh, every place where the British rules was established in India, the local peoples had to bear the ill effect of the British government. The Indian struggle before 1857. Every place where the British rule was established in India, the local people had to bear ill effect of the British government. The Indians started feeling that they are looted and exploited in every strata due to the company's rule. This resulted into increase the discontent against their rule. Farmer and the common people became bankrupt during the company rule. In 1717, there was a major famine in the Bengal province, but the British rulers were indifferent and insensitive towards the Indian people. From 1763 to 1857, the peasants of the Bengal participated in the rebellion led by the sannyasi fakir. A similar revolt took place in the Gujarat, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, and South India. Umaji Naik also gave a strong fight. He organized the Ramoshis and the local youth to revolt against British. They drew their declarations about the appeal to fight against the British and overthrow the government. The inspired people in Pune, Satara, Ahmednagar, Solapur, Nashik, Bhor, etc. In 1832, Humaji Naik was arrested and hanged to death in Pune. The Indian tribes and forest communities also challenged British rule. Their livelihood was dependent uh, on the forest resources. The British laws put restrictions on it. Consequently, Bihar, Kolam areas of the Chota Nagpur, Gund of Orissa, Santhal, and Bihar fought against the British. The Gadkaris from the Kolhapur and the Phond Sawant from the Konkan also challenged British rules before 1857. Some zamindars and royal class from the different territories rebelled against the Britishers. In the army of East India Company, there were the many Indian sepoys. They were ill-treated by the company. Their salary and allowances were very less as compared to the British soldier. In 1806, at Vellore, and in 1824 at the Barakpur, the revolt took up the fierce form. All these rebellions took place in their respective territories. They were local in nature, single-handed, and the British forcibly broke down the revolt. Public unhappiness was suppressed, but it did not vanish. This anger burst out in the freedom struggle in of 1857 at various places. The rebellion took place against the British. The discontent in the minds of the diverse classes blows out in the form of this struggle, and its outbreak was in the form of an armed rebellion. This causes for the struggle of 1857. There are many different causes resulted into the freedom movement in 1857. During the pre-British period, there was many kingdoms in India. Whatever changes took place at the center never affected the village system. The village system continued as it is, but the British changed the prevalent system and tried to set up a new system. Looking at the changing nature of the village system created a feeling of instability and insecurity in the minds of the people. Economic causes: the British introduced new revenue system to increase their income. Taxes were forcibly extracted from the farmers. As a result of it, the agriculture system collapsed, and to sell the British goods in India and enjoy the profit, the profit was the policy of the British. They imposed heavy taxes on the local industries and handicraft textile industry in India were ruined. Many Indian artisans became unemployed. They had grown discontent in their mind against the Britishers. So this is an introduction of this second lesson through which we will get the informations about the struggle which is before 1857. So there are reasons and the consequences. The growth of the leadership angers in the Indians against Britishers. These leaders led this fight and up to the death of himself. They sacrificed their life for the freedom of India in this struggle. Okay, so this is an introduction of this lesson, that is the freedom struggle of 1857. Before 1857 is resulted due to this unrest which is grown in the Indian people against the company rule. because this company imposed many taxes, heavy taxes, so his goods becomes very cheaper than the Indian ones. They totally broke down the Indian industries. Before that, the Indian villagers were self-sufficient, but the new system cre- created by these Britishers to exploit the general farmers and the peasants and the peoples of India. Okay, so this is an introductions about of these lessons. In the next lecture we will continue with these lessons, new lessons of the second semester. Okay, this is not in the syllabus of this unit test, but it is in the syllabus of the first semester. Okay, so we will stop here.